What's up, everybody? It's Crypto Corey back with another cryptocurrency video. I want to touch bases on some things for today's market prediction. Right now, it's a 50-50. I'm trying not to be like every other YouTuber where they're just like, it could be this, it could be that, but today is that day where it could be either or. Today is very, very crucial and critical for BTC. Long story short, if we look here, and we look here, and we look here, and we look right there, and we look right here, and we look right here, this and that go together. This and this could be repeating itself here and there. That and that could be this today. So there's a possibility we drop. And if we do drop, we could be pushing closer. I'm not saying we're going to drop this far, but this could be a very, very bad week for Bitcoin. And we're sitting closer to around $9,000, $10,000 at the end of the week, if that's a possibility. Because technically, this thing should have taken off probably right around this region. We should have started making move to the upside to around $40,000. But we haven't done so yet because we haven't even, let me just go ahead and clear all of this off. Technically, long story short, we should have been breaking through the center line on the Bollinger Band on the weekly chart a while ago. So, and by a while ago, I mean last week. That should have took place. My prediction yesterday on Lunc, we were supposed to pump when it came to Lunc. So that didn't take place. Let me jump back over to Lunc. These are the coins that I'm actually following right now: Win, XRP, Solana, Luna Classic, and BTC, obviously, and Shiba. But let's jump over back to Luna Classic. We're going to look at Luna Classic on the daily. Luna is set to explode. It really, truly is. But at the same time, it's having a bad start to the day. This could be a test where everything drops, comes back up by the end of the day. But we were set to pump yesterday. See, if you can barely see this right here, it's kind of hard to see on the app because the app will lie to you from time to time. But if you go back to the actual PC trading view chart, this was supposed to be a green candle. It's kind of green. So if you look really hard or zoom in on it, you can see that it is green. But there wasn't a spike. This entire chart, basically right now, has run out as far as selling pressure goes. No matter what, it's supposed to take off. But it's not going to take off if the money's leaving the market, and that's on BTC. So Luna Classic was supposed to pump yesterday, the day before yesterday, but we didn't have that happen. Got my KuCoin news going off. But long story short, it was set to explode and make a move to the upside, at least to around the 0001320 so odd 100 number. That's where we were supposed to be with Luna Classic. Same thing with XRP. XRP was set to pump as well. It's still looking promising, but XRP is moving with BTC. Now, the same thing can happen with XRP, and it could have a retracement this week as well. And if it does retrace, we could be looking at Telegram messages are going off as well. We could be looking at a 15 cent to say 24 cent XRP coming by the end of the week, if not next week. I'm hoping everything goes, bullish and we pump. But this is something you got to keep in mind because every time we've had a little pump, and if you can look down here, as the past weeks, they really weren't big pumps. These were getting your hopes up. This right here is when everybody was like, oh, the market's returning, blah, 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 blah. And we can compare this chart to BTC because it mimicked BTC this entire time. So when we had that run up to $1.96, and then we had the crash come back up, this is a mimic of BTC when BTC was around close to $70,000, like 69, whatever it was. But here's a tip. XRP moves a day in advance of BTC. So look at XRP on the weekly and the daily, And that's kind of where you're going to get, or what you're going to get with BTC, in my opinion. If you're looking at it on a daily or a weekly chart, that's a little tidbit I can throw out there for you guys. Back to BTC, because we got to watch this for the total market. So here we have, once again, I will say this once again, here we have, if you can look right here, there's a little green spike. We've got a little bit of buying pressure coming in. And as far as right here, this is a make or break. This is a make or break. I won't even say right there. So let me get rid of that. Let me just take that back. So that's gonna be irrelevant. But as far as this week and today, okay, we'll move back to the daily chart. This candle on today needs to close out. Okay. What is this? The closeout for today is 22,821. If we close out above 822, let's just say 822,748. Okay. That's going to be the closeout. If BTC drops below that and closes out below that, we're going to have a problem, at least for the day. So this could be a push off coming in right around here for today on the MACD. But for right now, it doesn't look good. It does not look good at all. We'll move to the RSI. We're at 61. To top out for the overselling of the RSI, we're sitting around 53. Even if we do move to the upside, we're looking at a top of basically, where are we at right here? Because we want to touch on certain bases for certain daily candles. And I want to say it's probably going to max out on a high of 23.2. So if we do anything today, it's going to be around 23.2. And it's testing right now. It will test this point. So the high of this candle is 22.5. And we're going to look here. And that's 22.7. So there's a strong possibility we'll break between the center line of the Bollinger Band. We just can't close out below it. We cannot close out below this on the day, because that will be pretty crappy for the rest of the week, to be honest. So generally, coins on crypto, they'll pump towards, say, like the last hour, the last few seconds of the minute, the last few seconds of the 5 minute, the last few, whatever. So generally towards the end of the week, the end of the day, the end of the hour, they make big moves to the up or to the downside. Technically, we've already broken through the lower levels of the Bollinger Band, but we've already done that twice. We did it here and we did it here. Okay. So this could be our divergence coming in. If you really want to, but this is a guesstimate. This doesn't look like a true divergence right here. A divergence would typically have, for a reversal of a divergence, you would see an arch. It's a horrible representation of a divergence, but it'll be more of a shape like this versus a step down and over and over. This could be another repeat where we have another drop down. Okay. And don't think the whales are out of this. They're definitely not out of this. This is going to be pretty much it for this particular video. Excuse me. If you haven't already, please hit that follow button, which is a subscribe button. And hope to see you guys in the future. If you're enjoying the content, please hit a like, leave a comment as well. I will give more market updates in the future, near future. But right now, this is a make or break day for BTC to make a move. And this is going to affect the rest of the market. So, like I said, if we close out below the 22.7, I think I said 22.7, If it closes out on 22.7, we could be dropping back down to a $20,000 Bitcoin. If not, retest the 22. I can't even talk right now. Retest 20,700 on the touch before it tries to retrace back up. So that's pretty much what I got for there, and I'm holding strong on the 20,000 to 21,000, just because that's the bottom of the Bollinger Band. It could come down and bounce off of this and come right back up tomorrow. We could see that. It does happen like that, especially when the Bollinger Band, let me get rid of these lines. So basically the Bollinger Bands will come together and everything gets tight. Probably not that tight, but we have this center line, and when the Bollinger Band clamps down, generally we have a big move to the upside or to the downside. It could go either way, folks. But this should have had a break off a while ago. So BTC is going to definitely make a move here coming soon. So hopefully it's to the right direction, but my opinion, just if I had to guess, and I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy here, I'm thinking BTC might go down just because we don't have a lot of room on the RSI. We're sitting at 53.3 right now. Okay. The peak of the RSI for today is 61.4. For this thing to pop around 61.4, it doesn't have a lot of room to grow. So we definitely need to close out above 22.7. It has to hold there, stay there. BTC cannot afford to drop 5% today. Well, at least 7%. BTC needs to stay where it's at and continue to hold it and then close out. If we close out above this, it has no choice but to go up because we have broken our trend at that point. And our trend line would be over here. Then we would have some type of upward momentum movement coming this way. So hopefully this made some sense to you guys. If it hasn't, I'll be more than happy to address comments on the next video. So like I said, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, turn your bell notifications on. Thank you all for who have donated. The links are in the description. Another thing, do not click on any links in the description, well, in the comments, okay? So all my links in the description are good links. We've also have a Patreon group that will take you to the Discord where you can conversate and chit chat with other members of the channel. We are one big melting pot. We all get along together. You don't have to donate at all, but if you do, it helps me tremendously because I'm doing this full time now. And I do have to say this in every single video. I'm not a financial advisor. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. So please do your own due diligence and do your own research and anything you invest your money into. So if you guys want me to research anything else, right now the market it's kind of iffy. BTC is growing. It is setting new higher highs. It is setting new higher lows. But we definitely need to close out above that. Okay? Because the following week, like I said, everything has a pattern and it repeats itself. This will be the next week. The week after could be these next two candles. And then we repeat this entire cycle. I'm saying the next week, but the next few days could look like these right here. The next 3 days could possibly look like that. And that's hopefully where we're going. So by Sunday, the closeout of Saturday would put us, what percentage mark is this? That's a 8% gain with another 3% gain or 4% gain. So we could be at 10% higher than where we are in the next 3 days. So if it's on a good note, we'll be sitting around 24.4 by the end of Friday, and then possibly pushing towards like $28,000 by the end of Saturday. So that's on the good thing, on the good side of things. Try to have a silver lining to this, but this could be a 50-50 break, like I said before. Like, I like to actually give a direction of where things are actually going, but hopefully we stay green, this candle stays lit, and stays above this 22.7 mark. All right, guys, I'm ending it off there. Y'all stay happy, stay blessed, stay healthy, happy trading, and be careful today.